Hiya, and welcome back to the channel of Majorlook92, the Shaman of Gaming, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Now, this is maybe groundbreaking, I don't know, and I don't know whether anyone else has made this connection yet. Surely they have when they see what's about to come next. Anyway, first off, right, I've cleared this area out. There's some giant guards here, and I couldn't help but recognise this building. And I'm sure if you look at it from the front, you'll recognise it. The thing that gives it away the most, I mean, anyway, it looks the same. The main thing is these struts that come down the sides. The blue, down the sides, right, the blue there. Obviously, the whole layout of the area is slightly different. And obviously, I'm talking about Anor Londo. This building looks like the chapel in Anor Londo. And the reason why I sort of have not affirmed it in my mind, but the reason why I am so forceful with this, you know, notion is because of what comes next, and I will show you if I can do this. If I can do this without any qualms and without any silly deaths, because I've just been up there to challenge the area boss. I don't know whether obviously it's the area boss. I'm guessing there's more than one, obviously. But if I can do this without any silly deaths, then we should be golden. And he does this little side swipe. Gives a bit of pushback. Quick hit on him. There's a quick little 1-2 on him. It's quite weird, this area, actually. When you clear out, it's not every guard, but like there's certain guards in the area that when you kill them, a little pillar comes up out the ground, and when you destroy, and when you pull that, it brings up like a sort of extra platform in one of the circular buildings that I'll show you. Oh shit, he's not dead. As you can see, I'm getting much more adept at this game as I get. I think it's in the actual main Tower of Flames. This is Hades or Heides Tower of Flames, which is obviously that there. And every time you pull one of the levers, a little ring comes up there. So I'm guessing when you go through that fog gate, until you've killed everything, you can't go in there because it brings up the outer rings. Anyway, let's continue on. I really wanted to show this because honestly, I've just dropped a status on my Facebook. This absolutely blew my mind when I walked through this fog gate, and I'm sure for anybody who hasn't seen this boss yet, I think it'll do the same. And honestly, this will probably end up in a death, because when I walked in there last time, I got my shit pushed in. My bloodstain won't be there because I've died again since trying to come back to the fog gate, and I've regained my souls. I'm using a fire longsword here, I think. There is a ready-made fire longsword. It's very much like the Demon Souls weapon upgrade system. There is already upgraded weapons in certain areas. There is a ready-made fire longsword in the Forest of Fallen Giants after the last giant, I think. I think it was after him. Or it might be even an area that's accessible before him. I can't really remember. Right, now this is the last guy, and let's have another look at it. It looks very familiar to me. I don't know whether it's just the same architecture, but something about this area really made me think that it's possibly the Cathedral of Blue. The Cathedral of Blue, right? There is a covenant in this game called the Way of Blue, which obviously has kind of wiped out the Way of White, and it's accessible from the very beginning of the game. What I'm going to do first is, if I have got a human effigy, which I'm pretty sure I have somewhere, there it is, I've got 8 of them in fact. Let's use that. Restore my humanity. Drop a heal. Like I said, this will probably result in a death, but we are not worrying about that. Actually, is this it? Oh, it's actually another player. This will blow your mind if you haven't seen this already. Does this need any words? I think not. As far as I can tell, this is quite a difficult fight. I've only really tried it once, so I can't really say that for 100% fact. But I did get destroyed. I'm not really sure how difficult it is. It might actually not be that difficult, especially if I can do it second time. It can't be that difficult. But this honestly blew my mind. The question is, who actually is this? Who is it? Because whether this game is set before or after, in a way, it can't actually be Ornstein, but it is. It's him. Honestly, this blew my mind, and I was actually saying to people I was talking to this game, I'm actually doing this live, by the way, so hopefully if I do this I'll be pretty pleased with myself. This weapon's doing some pretty decent damage to him at the minute, and I'm gonna use this. Yeah, I was speaking to a couple of people about this game, people who've played it, people who love it, and I was saying I'm waiting for a huge sort of nod towards Dark Souls. Oh, fucking staggered him. I might actually do this if I don't make any silly errors. And this is just it. This is it. The building, the boss, the death. I honestly didn't think I would do that. It is absolutely, honestly, that this has been by far my favourite thing that I've seen in this game so far, by a long stretch. Strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. Right, I don't know how to look at this. I really don't, because, as I said, in a way, because even if this game's set before or after, this can't be Ornstein, because if it was set before, then how was he in Dark Souls? Is it set after you killed him in Dark Souls? So it's there's one or two things. This might be not be Ornstein. Might just be some other Dragon Slayer that wears the same armor, maybe his father or whatever, or this is set before Dark Souls, and the one you fight in Dark Souls is a phantom of some description. It's honestly blew my mind. That's my favourite thing that I have seen in this game so far, and honestly, if this game keeps throwing up things like that, I am going to love this game to death, because that was just incredible. And let's see. I did not actually see what I just picked up right there. It wasn't weapons. Let's read this. Soul of the Old Dragon Slayer. The Old Dragon Slayer is reminiscent of a certain knight that appears in old legends. Use the special soul of the Old Dragon Slayer to acquire numerous souls or to create something of great worth. Well, that actually nods towards it not being Ornstein, and this being somebody who's maybe copied him afterwards, and this is Anor Londo sunk into the water. I don't know. That's just speculation at this point, but I don't actually know. Oh, here we go. Tower shield, very heavy and requiring great strength to handle, but provides excellent defense. That seems all above board. Hide Knight Iron Mask. That looks pretty cool as well. That's probably got some good defense on it. And what else have we got? I keep doing this. I'm not used to these menus. That looks about it. Let's speak to this person.
Transient being.
Okay.
This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
I just took down an old dragon slayer. What are you talking about?
Transient being. Nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say.
Well, I think you'll find that I'm already a Knight of the Blue. Actually, I'm not a Knight of the Blue. I'm Sentinel of Blue, I think.
Transient. You would never make a Knight of the Blue. Be gone.
Okay, so I'm guessing there's some way to come back here later when you maybe have done something extra. I don't know. But my idea now is that this... I don't know. I don't know. Because this building looks very, very much like the cathedral in Anor Londo, and we've just fought Ornstein, pretty much. So I will leave it at that. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully it blew your fucking mind as much as it did mine. And hopefully you'll join me for the next video. Where I'm not sure what it'll be. I'll have to see when I get to it. Might be, you know, searching for a good treasure, a key, maybe locations of stuff to upgrade weapons. Anything that I get across, and of course more boss fights. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you will join me for the next one. Righty ho. Let's have a hoedown, bitch.